neutral. Riders, we are neutral. We are neutral. Neutral. Get riders down. So right now, this is the equivalent of the yellow flag in NASCAR. That they will ride neutral, and then we will sort of get them right back going again in just a bit. So right now, we're very good officials here. They're on photos, they are on radios, and they've got 4 riders down. We're going to tend to those riders. If we need to get an emergency vehicle on the course, we will stop them and restart. But if we do not need such things, then we will let them just light it back up when they come through next. It never rains in New York, does it? Never rains around here, does it? Never. Every race, Denise says.
Only 6 out of the last 7 years we've had rain here.
Now the thing about this race course, as my friend Rich knows, is that it's pancake flat. So the only way you can use this course to get any strategic advantage is you got to be a brave man in the turns. And it sounds like 4 guys were a little too brave.
Yeah, that's what usually happens, especially on the back part of the course on the Madison Avenue side, where all the technique usually goes down. Okay, we're slowing everything down.
You know,
I'm about to say, watch it, Rich.
Nicely done, gentlemen, nicely done. Parade lap, if you will.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's the trivia question that we're trying to get out here. This is the 40th running of the Harlem Skyscraper Classic. This is the 40th running. As you count from 1973 to 2013, including the endpoints, that's 41 years. There were 2 years the race did not win. Okay, the race did not win. It did not occur 2 years. Which 2 years were it? Where were the 2 years? If you know the answer, try to make your way up to the booth. There were 2 years the race did not occur. And you can name both those years, we have a prize for you.
Was that actually your famous fountain incident? No. That was when your house party got out of control, right?
And both of those years, it was called because of torrential weather, the tropical storms.
Gentlemen, we will continue neutral. We will simply continue neutral. Gentlemen, continue neutral. Thank you, gentlemen. Nicely done. You're managing as well. We will be counting our lap. We will continue neutral, but the lap counter is going. Boy, this is the luckiest guy in the race right here. These people make Daylo Green look downright sexy. I've never seen this before.
You know, the good thing about our marshals is that they take care of a lot of the problems we have here in the race course. So please, if you see a marshal out there doing a great job, pat him on the back and just say, you know, great job you're doing out there today. They're going to be our safety cones for the remainder of this event this afternoon.
Every now and then they just wear the vest around the house with nothing else, you know?
Well, sometimes you got to be a race marshal at home too.
That's right, you knew what my family was like. All right. I want to welcome a lot of members of the media. Of course, the dean of all the photographers on cycling in New York, Marco Posada right here. He's the guy who just tells all the other photographers what to do. We needed Marco in the kids races to straighten out a few of the photographers. There's an art to being a cycling photographer. He's perfected it. It's a science, maybe more than an art. I want to thank our friends from Ronald Brooklyn. We also want to thank our friends at Muscleville. We also have great support from Champion Systems, each will sponsor, your primary sponsor today, Charlie Isaac, put together a solid squad with Champion Systems. Champ Sys, your custom cycling jersey provider. Six Cycle Performance Technology, that's where the staging area is. I want to thank all the Six Cycles guys for coming out and keeping our kids races going. Looks like they're going to put some of these brave young men that were in the crash, they're going to roll back into the mix. You'll see down there the pit area, that's where they can come out if they have a mechanical or a crash. They're going to reinsert 1, 2 riders. We have 4 riders down, 2 of which are not getting back in. Look at these 2 brave young men that get in. They are all scraped up. But not too bad. Concerned about the rider. Don't worry, it's nothing serious, no helicopter involved. He's up, he's talking, he's cracking jokes. But he's going to get checked out at the local ER. Where do they take those? Where do they take him there? Harlem Hospital. You can almost walk this from where we're at. Should be seeing our riders soon approaching. They are right now on a caution. We are down to 20 laps to go. Attention, we're still on caution, still operating on caution. Were you a winner on the 2 years that we did not turn the race? You're like the encyclopedia of the Skyscraper Classic, alright?
You need a what now?
The 2 winners in 2 years that they did not
We
win.
do not have a winner yet. One person came very close to winning a year. They said 1995. It wasn't 1995, but very close to 95 for 1 year. They had it once in the 80s and once in the 90s. That's the only clue I'm going to give you.
Well, there was some grand years, Nelson Bears in the 80s. Who did with some of those big 90s fields that we had?
Yeah. Back in the 90s, we got on top of the sea fields of 150, 200 riders in that field.
And let's face it, you're sitting there watching the Tour de France and they say, well, George Hincap's from South Carolina. And I know Rich, you're throwing stuff on the television because George Hincap is from New York City.
Exactly.
And he grew up racing here as a junior, going down, going all around this course. And he was for Rich Hincap, he was on this race.
We always say the cycling world, that the cycling world started in Harlem.
Give ourselves something to go. Short beginning the green light soon. We're waiting for the green flag to drop. Then we're going to go to the green belt and start awarding some lap prizes, which may get exciting. Just about getting these down. Here we go. We can start to tense up. This is going to be, should be very soon, gentlemen. Should be very soon. Good job, ladies. Sponsors to the Champion Systems do a phenomenal job bringing, of course, custom cycling apparel to all the local clubs. Number one in New York City. Charlie actually does a great job stepping up to promote this event, provide clothing to a lot of the local clubs. Some of those other clubs, they use the different brand of clothing and then they get like short change, like, you know, they didn't go with Charlie, so we only up on the kit that only includes one arm. So we stopped, so they just, so we stopped wearing one arm on it. Every day she switches it. Also want to thank our friends at Lucarelli and Castaldi, personal injury attorneys. Is it coincidental that the personal injury attorneys are sponsoring this race today that for the crash like that?
You know, when you go to a particular race or skydiving and you see being sponsored by people.
So that muscle mill also helping our riders with the recovery kit. We're at 17 to go.
Morris Park or Marcus Garvey Park, depending on what area you were born in. As you guys remember, back in 1973, the name of the race, actually the name of the park was changed over to Marcus Garvey Park. And this was not because of anything political per se to the community, but it was a way of then Mayor John Lindsay trying to relate to the Harlem community. So John Lindsay actually changed the name of the park, the declaration, from Mount Morris Park to Marcus Garvey Park, named after the great civil rights pioneer that actually started the movement here in the greater Harlem area. So, depending what area you're from, this is Marcus Garvey Park or Mount Morris Park.
What working with you? I didn't call to go home, I learned so much, but you're gonna keep that going, right?
Oh yeah.
All right.
And it's also, this field was actually back in the early 70s, known as Black Woodstock. We actually had another version of Woodstock, Coop's Park, back in the early 70s.
Who played?
Jimi Hendrix.
Wow.
Tina Turner.
She does nothing easy.
Oh yeah, that happened right over here. And as you go back to this park, you still see a soundstage still erected. Some of the artists who play there today. I think we're ready to get back rolling, right, Rich?
We're going back to green flag. We're a green flag. We're all racing. We're all racing. We're all racing. Ronald should be heating up when that motor hits this stretch. It is now game on, game on, game on with these riders. We are racing. Racers, riders, we are racing. Now the speeds will start to increase. Now it's that time to go on. Now it's up in the position. Everybody's talking about this one rider has been on the front all day long. Take the place of record. Josh Rader has been out on the front, patrolling this thing like a sheepdog. And the one place to ride in the criteria at the front ridge.
Well, the good thing about this race course is that there's a lot of hidden areas there, Rich. A lot of hidden areas in this race course. If you're a veteran rider of this course, you know that you sit very close inside.
You told me how many minutes is left when I press the
with the shade.
trailer to
A lot of them, when you see a rider attack, they're up against the fences. You just want to hide visually. You get a little bit of extra time. What you're going to do is, instead of attacking north and south, you make your attack to the other fence. You get 20 feet. That's like a bonus to go to the side fences, and that allows you to open up. And right now, the gates are all closed, because if you look at how they're racing, they are all over the road. They're running it at single file. It's going to be single file next time through. But we're going to run this bell. We're going to run pre-match next time through. We got 4 pins to give away for these riders, $50. That's good gas money. So we're going to get set to go. So. Attention riders, 3 minutes back, 3 minutes back, $50, $50, $50 free, $50 free, riders, you are up at $50, $50 free, Josh Ryder, $50 cash, that's what it's going to go, Rich.
$50 free, ladies and gentlemen. $15 free for this particular lap.
Now the free is going to be significant because we only have 14 to go. It'll be 13 to go when we hit the line. It's not only significant for winning the $50, but if 10 guys go for that $50, they all hit the line and they're totally out of gas. They all sit up, and then it's like anti-aircraft fire. They create a fence that nobody can go through. They're going backwards. So what you're going to see is right after the pre, there's going to be a counterattack coming out of turn 1, and that might be the winning move.
So I think I'm back on.
So far, the man in black at the front has been Josh Ryder. Josh Ryder, when you were familiar, when I got in New York City 25 years ago, these are young guys. Now out of the sound of the bell, motor in sight. Now look at this, they're all over the road. This is dangerous when they sprint like this. There's no clear leader in this group right now. That's going to be a COC rider, that's going to be a foundation rider. Feel free, he's going to keep going.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, happy to have you here today in Harlem for the Harlem Skyscraper Classic 2013. Like we said, this race was founded some 40-odd years ago by David Walker.
Attention riders, $50 for the winner of the race. $50 for the winner of the race.
And if you can hear me on the 121st Street side or on the Madison Avenue side, please use the same precautions and stay off the course. Marshals are out there doing a great job trying to hold back the crowd, but please do not run out to the race course. Pick an opportunity time and do that across the street. Listen to the officials, the marshals, and of course NYPD are also out on the course. See how the sun comes back out? Goes in, out. Once again, Harlem, when the races come around, it'll be exactly 12 laps ago. And this is on that back-to-back three lap, back-to-back three. Each one of them worth about $50. I don't know about you, but $50 sounds good any damn week. Although $50 did not buy what it used to buy years ago. But I can tell you one thing though. As these racers do come by, I'll tell you one thing about $50.
This one is just the average in the front right there.
Watch out!
And for some of you who've lived in this neighborhood for many, many years, and this is very interesting, Rich, $50 back in 1982, $50 would have brought you that brownstone that is right there on the corner that is currently bricked up. $50. At that time, the city just wanted you to pay for the taxes. And you could have had that building for actually $1. But $50 would have definitely got you that building right there on the corner, one of the things currently bricked up.
And today, how much?
The price of real estate in Harlem now, that same building, I think right now, if you take a look at the listing, it's about what, $400,000? 300 years ago, that building right there, across the street, one is now currently bricked up on the corner, that building was going for $1.
William Reedy was the winner of that last lap prize, the queen that they call it. Now they're in the calendars, now they're going to sing the south, in which they are all strung out now. There they are. But look at how in the back, they're all taken out. Casting of speed. Now they're forward. Looks like they're riding down there. Wow, things are going to be Gonna run it down to turn 3 to see if he's back up. sandboard over the foundation. Now we're going to see whether or not those pits get busy. Right out of Connecticut going through there. Drive it down on turn 3. So we're going to go right down on turn 3. But we're getting word that the course is still open. What I say is unofficial. Looks like we're up and rolling, so racing continues. We are still at green light. We are at green light. We have done 2 pre's so far. Right now, we're going to move up. Now we're riding. Now, feel that wind picking up, Rich. That's not good for the riders.
Well, the good thing about it though is that you gotta stay behind a rider here in Harlem to keep that wind out of your face.
Wow, Siggy's going for 40 now too. And guys are also going through right there. I'm not a defense going on right now. We're pretty much all offense. But Siggy's does have a rider off the road.
And the good thing about this course too, also Rich, is that there's a lot of trees around the course. Especially when you get on the Madison Avenue side. If you look at the direction of the wind coming from the trees, you can tell exactly what's just about to happen.
With this wind, and his wind is kind of picking up, dropping off, picking up, dropping off. It could be a side wind, cross wind, headwind. Anybody that rides a bike in the city, man, you're coming home.